Good morning, viewers. The Colonel speaking to you live from the Grange for British Imperial YouTube Broadcasting. Today we've got another one of those British Drama League records, and this is the Devon accent. Here we go. See what you think of this, see if it's genuine or not. Oh dear.
So you see, I'd be right about that, mate. The little maid coming from the school over there, past the shipping. Now there is, going down the road through the right gate, on the left-hand side of the lane. I say, the silly maid has gone straight up the door of the wrong house. Foolish chiel, what's her thinking of? Just where he'll very like a chance to find that grumpy, shrivelled, deep old fella. Us all know he well enough, don't us? Of the name of Thomas, isn't her? Well, he can't abide the children. Want the rough edge of the old chap's tongue soon teach her not to do it again. I'll warrant he's a treasure. Look, see, isn't it true? See her scooting off. Poor dear lamb. That's his tune, sure enough. Did he ever see such a sight in the world? Here comes the schoolmaster, too. Hark at the noise. Bill Salter and Jim Stokes has a tell. Where the Gwens have asked Jim, stop a bit, what's been such a hurry for? They say you've left your place. Is it true? Yes, 'tis true enough. Why, have you found out my master then? No, I haven't found out, Tall. 'Cause they've living so very cruel bad. That's the truth, hot. Oh, so that's what time 'tis, is it? It only beareth out what us have always heard about the place. Don't you remember when us was boys, us used to sing over the coombe among the trees, 'tis barley bread and vintage cheese, resty bacon so tough's the tongue. That's how coombe boys lives along. But that was in old Farmer Watts's days. I thought 'twas better there now. Well, you listen to me, and I'll tell you exactly how 'twas. I hadn't been there more than 2 or 3 days before, as bad luck would have it, they was forced to kill the old Garnsey cow. So Master sent me to town after a bag of salt for Mrs. to salt and eat with. And then us had naught but salt cow to eat for 6 weeks. Just as us had finished that, you wouldn't believe it, but the old black sow died. So Master sent me to town for another bag of salt. And then 'twas naught but salt pork for 6 weeks. Well then, what should happen? But the old man's mother-in-law died, all sinning like. So Master, well then I thought 'twas time to leave. Old-fashioned ways. When my old father was a little tacker, all the folks on the farm would go over to the orchard on old Christmas Eve and pour a brave lot of cider on the roots of the apple trees for to make 'em bear well. And they'd sing, here's to thee, old apple tree, mind you bud and mind you blow, and bring forth apples good enough. Hats full, caps full, 3 bushel bags full. Hurrah, hurrah. Boys, hats full, caps full, 3 bushel bags full. Hurrah, hurrah. This sure is what most of the old folks used to pray night times. Matthew, Mark, Luke and John, bless the bed that I lies on. Lower corners to me bed, lower angels lied as prayed. 2 to foot and 2 to aid, and 2 to carry me when I'm dead. And when I'm dead and in me grave, and all me bones be rotten, the greedy worms me flesh will eat, and I shall be forgotten. Amen. The parable of the sower. The sower went forth to sow his seed, and as he sowed, some fell by the wayside, and it was trodden down, and the fowls of the air devoured it. And some fell upon a rock, and as soon as it was sprung up, it withered away, because it lacked moisture. And some fell among thorns, and the thorns sprang up with it and choked it. And others fell on good ground, and sprang up and bare fruit 100-fold. He that hath yours to yours, let him yours.
Well, how about that, viewers? I didn't understand most of it, so it must be a genuine accent. I have to say, it's jolly nice to hear the Bible, the King James Version, of course, viewers, spoken in the vernacular. Absolutely wonderful. Wish they'd done more of it. Thank you, viewers, and goodbye.